Who's ready for more Obi Wan Kenobi?
I am.
I am.
Me too. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching more Obi Wan Kenobi. We are on episode 5 of the first season.
Okay.
Getting towards the end.
It
Yes,
is
it
getting
is,
very close, and it's nail biting right now because Lola is at hand with a little appendage on her.
That's right.
A little appendage.
Yeah.
She has a tracker inside of her.
She's got a tracker. That's right.
Boy.
Yeah, I mean, how smart of Reva to do that, you know, to give
Genius.
her
She really is.
droid back.
Right.
Yeah.
And no, you know, they have no idea.
No, they don't.
No, they think they're safe at the moment.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
do. Gosh.
And last time I said, what is tracking them? I mean, I know they are, like Reva is going to be
Right.
there at some
Definitely,
point, but I mean, that saved her life too. We were talking about that during setup, and yeah, Kim mentioned that, you know, because Darth Vader was choking her
It
out.
was very
Yeah,
close.
that's right.
Yeah, she was very close to death if she didn't have
That's
that.
for sure.
Yeah, and Mom
Pretty
actually
safe.
mentioned as well that if Reva, she has to, I mean, she wants to prove herself for one thing, but she has to do these things as well to survive, because
That's right, or
Darth
she'll
Vader
die, or she'll
would have
just-
killed her if
that's
she didn't
right.
have anything
That's
to
for
say
sure.
there,
Mhm.
you know, like something good
For sure.
on
And
his
yeah,
end.
I think when she was talking to Leia, there was a lot of truth there of how she was raised and how she had to, you know, she had to do whatever she could to survive
Oh,
on
that's
her
true,
own
yeah.
end, and how she slowly went to the dark side, really,
Yeah,
to
That's right,
become
yeah.
an inquisitor. I mean, she had to do whatever she had to.
yeah,
And
I think
don't-
so too.
I think she has a lot
Yeah.
of, you know, bitterness to that. You know, she
right.
didn't like doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Her core person, you know.
I said it last time where I hope that she does realize that she's in the wrong and tries to help Leia, but
I hope
I
so.
don't know if she will or not. Sometimes I overthink that, but I do like Reva's character, and I do think she was speaking truths there as well, and
too.
also to befriend Leia or get her to trust her more, so she would give her
And
information.
she did,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, and we see how the
sure.
other Inquisitors treat her. Like, everyone treats her like she's nothing, and that's
right,
terrible.
Yeah, that is
Right,
terrible, yeah.
right. She's always trying to prove herself, and she's always up on everybody else. She's always one step ahead.
Yeah.
She sure
You
is,
know, she is.
And
very
the other
good at what
Inquisitors
she
were
does.
taking, like the Grand Inquisitor
Yeah.
took like her
Uh-huh.
credit, and
That's
yeah.
right. They took credit for it.
So that wasn't very
That's
nice
right.
at all. And, you know, so we haven't seen the Grand Inquisitor, so I'm assuming that he is fully just gone. I really didn't care for him just dying like that, because he was a very petty character to just die being the
yes,
Grand
yes,
Inquisitor.
yeah.
And having that confrontation with Reva and being like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I had like no defenses up at all, no quick reflexes,
No,
and she
my
just
God.
stabs him, and that's it.
That's it.
I was
That's
like,
it.
what? That's
Right.
crazy.
See ya.
But who knows? Maybe he'll come back later,
Yeah, you
or
can
just
never tell.
different
for
That's for
promotion.
sure.
Yeah,
That's right.
different from Rebels, maybe.
Yeah.
But shall we get into this?
Yes.
We're ready. Yes.
All right. So 105 on Disney Plus.
Oh, there you are.
Still having those memories.
My lord.
I am not interested in civilities. Where is he?
The tracker worked. He's arriving on Jabim as we speak.
Grand Inquisitor.
Oh wow. That's what she wanted.
Anything happens, you're first to go.
No pressure.
Haja?
Yeah.
I had nowhere else.
Don't
On you
take
go.
any money.
Broken. That transport, I need to get her back to Alderaan.
That's so trippy.
Yeah.
Whoa! Can you imagine standing there?
Yeah.
Approaching Jabim.
Yeah, so not only a tracker, but can spy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
The light will fade, but is never forgotten.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
geez.
right where to go.
Oh, yeah.
And just closes them in,
I know him very well.
Sure.
just from memories
Yeah.
of the past.
Why, you're good.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He can't put all these people's lives in
Everyone.
danger.
Everyone, I understand. Long enough to get you all out. Roken, how much time do you need to override the doors?
3-4 hours.
You have one. And block every other remote.
I'm bored.
Good job. I don't think they even have an hour.
Yeah. What a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Light him
I don't need your opinion.
Did you try going in the vents to see what's going on?
I'm a little too big to be crawling around in the vents. Would you like to try?
up. She can do it.
Leia.
Be careful.
Yeah, where's Lola? Is she still in there?
She's still in there.
If he's found you, if he's learned of the children, if I don't hear from you soon, I'll head to Tatooine. Owen will need help.
Is everything all right?
It will be.
They lied. There were 4 families. All do anything to help them. So now I do this. But you can fight to make them better.
Oh, we got a plan B here?
We're going to have to slow them down. Tell the Inquisitor I want to talk.
She's happy.
Yeah.
Anakin, you knew who Vader was. Back on Daiu, how did you know that? Unless you were there.
It doesn't matter where I was.
The night of Order 66, you were a youngling.
Yeah, wow. He's just reliving it. Oh.
We thought he was there to help us. With the bodies. Felt them go cold.
You're hunting him. Let me help you.
Why would I ever trust you?
Because we want
No
the
one-
same thing.
Do we? He was your Padawan. Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you...
Whoa, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Okay.
Wow.
Don't stand down. Oh my god.
Come on, Obi.
You do
Oh
that.
boy.
I love that droid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Muscle. Oh, no. Is it a fatal shot? Oh, he's trying to help her.
Yeah.
To the last moment.
Down
Yeah.
too.
Oh, with the
Oh
bomb.
wow. Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Oh no no.
Please.
There's so much death.
The Grand Inquisitor has breached the walls. We shall have him soon.
Tell her to stand down.
Yeah, for sparring, it's pretty heavy, huh?
What is it? What's wrong? You surrender, she died for nothing. He'll keep coming.
That's why I have to stop him.
You going to fight him?
Look out for her, will you?
You want to tell me how you're going to fight without a weapon?
There are other ways to fight.
Where's Lola? Is she still there?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Inform Lord Vader. Kenobi is out.
No one heard that.
There are families back there.
Good plan.
Whoa. So that's his weakness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Of course. Yes.
Crush it now.
Yay, Leia.
Yeah.
Should have been like on the ship already, right? Like when
Yeah.
we're waiting, because it's
Yeah,
gonna take like a
just-
half hour to get everyone on.
Don't force it. No,
No,
no.
yeah, just with one hand.
Oh,
No
Come
effort.
on, it was so close.
oh,
Don't slam it
God.
down either. Ah!
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Whoa, God, he just ripped that apart so fast.
Until you overcome it, a Padawan you will still be.
Sneaking up behind you. He's
No,
gonna
this
know
isn't
it
gonna
though,
be-
sweetie.
Oh, God, I'm so worried for her. This isn't
no,
good. It's not the
no.
time.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
wow. I wish you could like
No,
name him
it's
a
gonna-
little.
Have it kill her.
Oh, great.
Oh,
No.
boy, yeah.
Wow, that was a good move.
Oh,
Crap. No.
Oh.
Oh,
He's gonna give it to her again.
Damn.
Over there. Come on.
no.
Now he's
terrible
recognizing
end.
who it
Yeah.
is.
No.
Oh, no.
See?
Oh, he
Okay,
is
I thought it was him
back.
coming through.
Oh,
That would make sense.
Sister,
Hello.
If it still
He
sucks
knew
though, I'm so
it.
angry.
Revenge.
Just takes it off her.
we will leave you where we found you.
Someone help her.
Oh, yeah.
Gets her real fast. Oh, damn. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. You dropped that. Oh, is she gonna go for Luke?
What is it?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both kids.
Yes.
Ooh, that was exciting, huh? Oh, and so sad too.
So, poor Tala.
I know she was
Yeah,
incredible in this series,
yeah, it
and
was very good.
like she sacrificed so much, and there were many times where I thought she was gonna die, and to risk all of it, but
That's for
she was
sure.
for the cause, and you know, she really just you know, had her all into it, and being able to think on the spot and to improvise was huge.
Yeah,
Sure
and
was, my
she had no problem sacrificing herself for others.
That's right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She knew that there was no way getting out of there, and her droid like protecting her,
I
shielding her,
know.
kneeling down the last
Yes,
moment, like that was emotional too, to see that they had such a
Yeah.
strong connection.
Mm-hmm.
And for her to blow it up, I mean, not only is she trapped there, you know, because I thought the doors were going to close sooner, you know, but she knew that trying to take out as many as she could, the
Right,
enemy,
just
like that
all
was
it, yeah.
perfect, and it was so sad, and everyone's lost so much, but Obi keeps losing. I mean, all of them do, but we followed Obi for so long, and he's just lost so much, like so many people he's cared about, and just right in his face, you know, and it's just. And then having Anakin, someone he really cared about a lot, be such an evil person right now, like it's just very difficult.
And he knew, you know, that Riva was struggling with that, and he offered to help, and he, you know, he got to her. It was phenomenal how he got to her.
Sure did.
Yeah, and realizing she was a youngling, and she is hunting or was hunting Darth Vader, and you know, like she had a very sad story. Like I was kind of rooting for her a little bit sometimes when we heard like how the other Inquisitors treated her.
Right.
That's right,
Made her
definitely,
feel
yeah.
inferior.
Yeah, and it was
Definitely.
a little frustrating with how, much she would just like jump into something or just act with violence so quickly and going against the other Inquisitors, but it's understandably so why she would do that. But to actually see like how upset she was that she was a youngling and her family, the people she knew around her, were murdered, slaughtered by Anakin right in front of her, and the and the clones, like that was just very sad. And to see how she died that way, but again, like she didn't die at the end, and the Grand Inquisitor's back, which I am happy he's back because he dies in Rebels. So I was like, there's no way. I'm like, what the heck, did they change that up, or is he gonna come back? And that was a lethal blow, I thought, right through the gut like that.
Yeah,
but
big time. I know it.
And lightsabers are hot, so it like cauterizes for you, so maybe that can help you survive too.
That's
so
right.
it's like, oh
She'll
crap,
have to go in the back to
chop him in half or something. And them leaving her there, like she got stabbed in the same way.
Yeah, and they're like,
yeah, look, we're just gonna leave you here and hopefully
like
you'll
we
survive.
found you in the sewer.
The fans hope you'll survive. But yeah, now I'm rooting for her, and I feel
too.
bad for her, and I want her to side with Obi Wan. That's kind of what I hope for,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yep, and she knows that he probably got that message, and she's probably going to shoot to go to Tatooine.
Yeah. So I'm assuming she's somehow going to survive that. I mean, holy crap! How's she even gonna fly out of there? She's gonna have to find help before she can even leave. But maybe she can.
She's very resourceful.
She is.
It's amazing what how far she's come. Just finding Leia and Obi. I mean, she was very resourceful. But there's nobody else there really that's on her side. And I know she's an excellent fighter. But her going against Darth Vader, I just, had a, like my stomach was so sick because I was just like, she's gonna die. Like we know, of course, Darth Vader survives. And during the reaction, I kept like just freaking out. So I remember exactly what I said. But I mentioned like, oh God, yeah, you're not gonna kill Darth Vader, or I said something about Darth Vader. But I know he doesn't die. Point being, like obviously, because he survives until the movies, and so her fighting against Darth Vader. Like that was an excellent scene, but I was like, oh yeah, I just feel bad for you because you're like nothing. He's hardly using it. And she must know. Energy. I mean, his force is so strong that he's going to feel her. That's right, her presence and the negativity around her.
And he knew all along.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and she kind of figured that he might, but
it was a perfect scheme on his part. Just to let her. And how he just grabbed that ship, no problem. Like he was struggling a little bit, but we've seen many people strong with the Force really struggle trying to do something half that size, like stop it, and he just did it with one hand, and he was barely struggling. That's right. Yeah, and that's like the strongest part of trying to lift off, and he just captured it. Well, he thought he did.
Thank God they knew that he would do something like that, and they improvised too, or they just had a second, the backup plan. Because that really caught him off guard. And I enjoyed the flashbacks of seeing young Anakin and his master fighting and sparring together. And we've seen a lot of sparring like that where they use actual lightsabers. And I'm like, that is so dangerous, but you have to have the real fight. You have to have real practice because when you're in war,
you have to move away the right amount of space.
Definitely.
Like Kenobi had to a few times with him.
We see other battles or sparring where they use like wooden swords or something, but I guess here like with the Force, because you can predict it more on where the next blow is going to happen, that you're supposed to be able to avoid it. But to go that far and to see Anakin be so forceful, like he's just so aggressive. Even with sparring, that I was like, holy crap, even Obi struggling, he still kept pushing it. And you're supposed to, I guess, but like it was more extreme and it was pretty dangerous.
It was, and Kenobi's got that loose clothing too, so.
Yeah, a lot of Jedis have to wear that. I was like, what the heck,
guys?
Get snagged. Ooh, cut that right off. Or get snagged somewhere. No capes, right?
That's right, no capes.
That's right.
For the Incredibles.
And Leia got the tracker out of Lola too. So
that's right.
Yeah. Leia's pretty incredible too. I mean, we know she becomes an amazing adult, and as a kid too, she's pretty impressive and mature, and going
she's
right
confident
in.
and calm, and she took care of it.
And I'm glad, because she's still a child too, that I thought certain responses she'd be more childlike. Like seeing Lola, I thought she was going to be like, oh no, and like kind of freak out more. But she knew right where to go and get the tracker out and fix her friends and use him again to help, you know, fix what was wrong.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, she got the door open.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Good
And
for her,
Obi trusted her and said, yeah, let her do her thing. She's good. So good respect there.
That's right. You trust me, I trust her.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this episode had a lot of major things. Tala and Riva were like the biggest for me. Like that was
They
very
were,
sad.
especially Riva. And, you know, Tala has always been for the cause. She would have, you know, she would have always done what she just did. Like, always. She never would have changed her mind. And she was so happy to do it too. Not happy, but she knew the inevitable. She was going to probably die from her wounds. But, I mean, how brave was she? But she was always for the cause. She was never, you know, but where Riva was, she was so, she had it in her mind that she was going to get Vader. But for Obi to find that out just on his own and talk her through it, you know, that was amazing. And for her to,
that was a good scene.
I don't think we've seen the end of her. I'm hoping.
I hope not. Yeah, because now after all of this, that would have been so. I mean, sometimes it's good to have that in a show too, because things don't always turn out well for any, you know, for certain people, especially with a big arc. And with her now, you know, hearing more about her story and how she was a victim and seeing her family, like all her friends slaughtered by the one that she's still working for, you know, it's just crazy, or working for now. And, you know, she struggles with all of that and she wants revenge, but it's hard because it's so close but so far, because he is so strong and he does predict, he knows what people are up to before he can get close enough. So she's like biding her time, but when's the right time to do it? And then just to die would just suck. It would just be more of a tragedy, you know?
It would. And I'm wondering how long Vader knew that she was the youngling. Was it right from the beginning or just now, just recently?
With him just saying youngling, I'm assuming, I mean, that's actually a good question. And guys, let us know what you think about that as well. But I'm thinking he always knew and just tried to play it out to see what would happen. Because he knows how to play the game very well and will manipulate anyone to get what he wants. So I'm thinking that, but in this episode we saw a lot of flashbacks, and sometimes after the flashback we saw Obi-Wan, sometimes we saw Darth Vader.
Yes, and I was wondering if they were seeing it at the same time.
Yeah, and then that's how they were relating it. So it could be just this episode that he realized too, so maybe he was a little off guard there. Because I was thinking the setup was, okay, now you're going to be Grand Inquisitor, so let's see, you're going to give me Obi-Wan either way. And he was prepared though, like he knew when she attacked that she was going to try that. Good episode.
Man, and she was just fighting him with such anger and such hate. It was really great to see that. So, you know, to me, her being so angry, yes, it, you know, it felt good for her, like just to take it out. She's like, I'm willing to die just trying to kill you, kind of thing. But the Grand Inquisitor said, you know, revenge, you know, it really helped me out pretty much. Like, your revenge really helped me out. Thanks a lot, you know.
I know, it gave him the drive to live or whatever he has to do to survive, but... Yeah, and going back to the battle between Darth Vader and Riva, like, it was a good battle, I guess. I said that before, but it did make me feel sick because I'm like, this is going to be so petty, because even though she's a good fighter, we know how amazing Darth Vader is at fighting. Like, she's going to be like a fly to him, and she's going to be like, whatever. Like, she got him a couple times, you know, like, took his lightsaber away, but... of all the things he did to her, like, he was so quick at it and it was nothing. He's barely even using any energy. He's not moving a lot.
He's not. And he's even made it a fairer fight where he just threw, you know, a
lightsaber. Gave her the lightsaber.
That was just showing her, I'll give you another try. Go ahead. It's not going to work, but go ahead.
I could have killed you already.
Kind of like
many
pretty
times.
Condescending,
I know.
Oh,
So
boy.
that whole thing
Yeah.
made me like, oh my god, if he does kill her right now, this is going to be even sadder because then it's like, oh, you're just a fly, yeah, and you're
That's right.
you're no
Oh,
use to me
gosh,
anymore.
yeah.
That's what he says, right? Like
Exactly.
he says it to a lot of people.
Oh, God.
So that sucks. You're
Wow.
fired. Literally, you're on fire. Ah. But hopefully she'll survive. I think she will at this point,
Yeah,
and
so she
maybe
will.
we'll see Luke. That's what obviously it's at the
Yes.
end.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right, yeah.
I think that's where we'll see
I think
everybody
so.
there.
So,
Yeah, so that'll be
Tatooine.
good to see.
That's
I think
good.
that'll be a better thing. So until next time, guys,
Yes.
can't wait to watch the finale. We love
Oh,
Star
that's
Wars,
right. Oh, my
and
goodness,
we
yeah.
love Obi-Wan very much. He's very amazing.
Oh, yeah,
That's
me
good.
too.
So thank you so much for watching,
thank you.
and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys!
Bye.